Good morning, Year 6, and welcome to today's English lesson, where we're going to be planning a formal persuasive speech. Now then, over the next two lessons, we're going to be writing a persuasive formal speech to convince the inhabitants of Eels Island to elect you as their leader. So imagine you just turned up on a boat and you are going to take over and become the leader of this island. So what are some of the main features that you will need to consider for this type of writing, for the audience and the purpose? Well, think about the audience. The audience are other children, and you need to convince them that you are going to be the best leader ever. Better than Doobie. You're going to be amazing. Now, of course, you can write this how you want. You are going to make up things, absolutely fine. You can give yourself your own little backstory if you want to. Now, again, the purpose is to elect you as their leader, so it's going to have to be a really strong argument. Now, don't forget these different elements that you will need to include. Things that we saw in the speech today, like repetition and modal verbs, power of three, emotive language, personal pronouns, rhetorical questions, and of course, maybe some exaggeration there. Make yourself seem amazingly the best leader in the world that's ever existed. Again, you will need to include things like subjunctive mood. We'll talk about that more in our English Skype sessions this morning. Don't forget to use full words. There's no contractions. It's quite formal. So no slang or colloquial words either. And again, formal vocabulary, not everyday words. Now, let's have a look at my example here. So if I go to that one there, and here it is. So here's my example. Hello, residents of Eels Island. Thank you for listening to me today. I, Mr. Drummond, am taking the time to ask that you vote for me to become your new leader. I hope to represent you and your opinions on this island. I will ensure our survival. As an old member of the school debating team and a confident performer, I feel that I can make your voices heard in the meetings with other tribes, such as the pigs and cats. I have had many experiences in speaking in front of people, including winning the Year 5 and 6 poetry competition at the end of last year, despite being up against children who are older and more experienced myself. The speaking skills I have learnt and developed through my enjoyment of school plays and theatre performances will no doubt give me the edge needed to get the important ideas across in these important meetings. Even though I am new here, I see many of you as my close friends and peers. I hope that this means that you will find me approachable and trustworthy, two important characteristics of being the island's leader. I think you will agree. I pledge to you that I will do my best to listen to your opinions and ideas of the matters being discussed in the meetings. I will always express the opinion of the majority, even if it differs from my own personal opinion. I am passionate about making sure that everyone on the island leads healthy lives. If I am voted your leader, I will find a way for more equipment and supplies to be provided. I hope that this will get every child healthy and fit, ready for us to invade other islands. I will also introduce Fruit Fridays, where each Friday different fruit options will be available to every islander. If I were to become your leader, I would work hard to make sure you are all listened to. I will make sure that all your ideas are heard and expressed in the most important meetings. I will make sure that our island is a happy, safe, and healthy place for everyone. Please vote for me, Mr. Drummond. Thank you for listening. And there is my example. Now, today you are planning your speech. You are not writing it, you're just planning it. So how does that look into a plan? Well, I've taken one of the paragraphs here, and this is how it would look in a plan. So I've got some different phrases here that I could start sentences with, and there will be a help sheet that is on your work that you can use as well. So I feel I can, despite, and other sentence starts like, if I were, I suggest that, I recommend that, it is important, it is vital, I urge you to. All of these different phrases could go into your plan, so it helps you when it comes to writing tomorrow. Now, my main points are here. I've not completely written these out in full sentences. This is how it would look tomorrow, but for today in your plan, confident to talk in front of others. That's the main point of this paragraph. So I need to explain how and give examples of when I was confident to talk in front of others. So again, I can make voices heard, and that's in debates with other tribes. I've got many experiences of talking, such as winning the Year 5, 6 debating competition. And again, there were older children there. So I'm just going to plan it down so I know what I can write about tomorrow. Again, speaking skills from plays and performances. And that will give me an edge in meetings because I'm used to this performance. Now, as mentioned, you are not doing the writing part today, you are just doing the plan. So you really need to make sure that you've not only got your main points, but what you could talk about. Because tomorrow I'm going to be looking for about a page of writing. So it is very important that not only do you say what the main point is, but of course how you would do this and how you can do this, plus your past experiences where you may have done it in the past. Now you can make these up. I don't expect it to be 100% truthful. You've just turned up on this island like Zoe would have done. So of course you can make things up. That's not a problem. So that is your task for today, Year 6, is to complete the planning sheet for your own speech. Now, your speech should be titled, Why I Should Be the Leader of Eels Island. And then when you've finished and you've sent me your work, make sure you listen to chapters 7 and 8 today, which have been released very shortly. I will be talking more about subjunctive form and mood in our Skype sessions this morning. So if you want to hold off your planning to our Skype sessions, that's absolutely fine. Thank you very much, Year 6, and I look forward to speaking to you soon.